Super headlines this morning. We'll be taking a look at the Punch newspaper. We'll also have Guardian, The Explainer, Echo News, and Lausa Alert. From the Punch newspaper, 2027 coalition, Atiku camp offers Obi VP role in one-term deal. There are indications that former Vice President Atiku Abubakar may have offered the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi a vice president role in a joint single-term ticket. Reliable multiple sources involved in the coalition efforts who requested anonymity due to a lack of authorization to speak on the matter told the paper that the proposal was initially discussed during a meeting between Atiku and Obi early this year in the United Kingdom. NNPCL refineries not producing enough petrol. Dakman. The Depot and Petroleum Products Marketers Association of Nigeria has said that its members can only buy premium motor spirit, petrol, from the Dangote Petroleum Refinery, as the refineries owned by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited cannot optimally produce premium motor spirit, but naphtha. DAPMAN's Executive Secretary Olufemi Adewale confirmed this in a chat with the paper on Sunday. According to him, DAPMAN members are ready to lift petroleum products from the Dangote refinery as the only viable petrol producing facility in the country. CBN slashes FG loans by over 4 trillion naira. The Central Bank of Nigeria recorded a significant decline of 4.145 trillion naira in net loans and receivables in 2024, driven primarily by a reduction in its overdraft exposure to the federal government and changes across other loan categories. According to the Apex Bank's audited financial statements, net loans and receivables at the bank level dropped from 16.122 trillion naira in 2023 to 11.977 trillion naira in 2024. At the group level, the figure declined from 15.091 trillion naira to 10.959 trillion naira, reflecting a 4.132 trillion naira drop. 3 rescued, others trapped in Lagos building collapse. 3 construction workers have been rescued with varying degrees of injuries after a one-story building collapsed at Ishaga Road opposite Diaraba Central Mosque in the Moshi area of Lagos State. The paper learned that the incident occurred around 3:30 p.m. on Sunday. The director of the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service, Margaret Adisheye, in a statement said the building was under construction before the incident occurred. UK immigration crackdown jolts Nigerian youths. The dream of some Nigerian youths to relocate to the United Kingdom for work or academic pursuits is turning into a mirage following the recent unveiling of a controversial white paper by the British government aimed at curbing net migration. The proposed reforms, which have triggered reactions across the globe, are forcing a major rethink among prospective immigrants and those already navigating life in the UK. Biden diagnosed with aggressive form of cancer. Former US President Joe Biden has been diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer that has spread to his bones and is reviewing treatment options, a statement from his office said on Sunday. On Friday, the 82-year-old Democrat was diagnosed with cancer after he experienced increasing urinary symptoms and was seen for a new finding of a prostate nodule, the statement said. Moving on to the Guardian newspaper, SSANU reject 50 billion naira sharing formula. The 50 billion naira recently released to workers in the federal universities may brew a fresh industrial crisis in the ivory towers. This is because the Joint Action Committee JAC of the Senior Staff Association of Nigeria Universities SSANU and the Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions NASU have rejected the sharing formula of ratio 80 to the academic staffers and the remaining 20% to the non-teaching staff. How we deployed technology to block diversion of 1.6 billion naira from government coffers, ICPC. The chairman of the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, Dr. Musa Adamu Aliyu, has disclosed how the commission blocked the diversion of approximately 1.6 billion naira from government coffers through the deployment of technology-based interventions. Aliyu made the disclosure during a courtesy visit by the Executive Vice Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Naseni, Mr. Khalil Suleiman Halilu, and his team to the Commission's headquarters in Abuja. From the explainer, FG states kick off major loan repayment initiative. At a given era in Nigeria, fuel subsidies consumed more than 70% of potential federal government revenues, forcing both the central and state government to resort to heavy borrowings to finance their budgetary expenditure. However, that era is fast becoming a distant history as states are now aggressively paying off their debts. Thanks to record inflow of revenues, a major gain from the removal of petroleum subsidy and foreign exchange rate reforms of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. From Echo News, over 3 billion naira transactions traded at Mushi Food Hub. Commissioner. Lagos State Government has said that since its launch in December 2023, the mid-level agro-produce hub at Idioro Mushi has traded food valued at over 3 billion naira. Honorable Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems, Ms. Abisola Olusoya, made this known at the Bagauda Kautu Press Center, Alausa, during the ongoing 2025 ministerial press briefing organized to mark the 6th year in office of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. We'll take the last one from Alausa. Alert number plates to identify people with disabilities coming. The Lagos State Number Plates Production Authority has finalized plans to introduce number plates that will identify and recognize people living with disabilities. The Commissioner for Transportation, Oluwaseun Oshiemi, said this at the 2025 ministerial press briefing in commemoration of the 2nd year of the 2nd term in office of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in Alausa, Ikeja. That's it. You can pick up a copy of any of the Daily Scale Line to read more. Also, interact with us via our social media platforms on X, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Traffic Radio 961, and follow me across social media at Dele Agadumo.
Hello everyone, this is Tony Adibola. I'm an entrepreneur and a motorcycle enthusiast. Keep listening to Your Side Mirror on Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. It simply rocks.
Breaks, last-minute screamers, and the joy of victory. Football fans, are you thirsty for more? The Pepsi Go Fest is bringing you all the experiences of the Champions League final. We have a game on our hands, guys. Mayoku and DJ YK Mule are lined up and in top form, bringing in the music. And it's all refreshed by Pepsi. Live and experience the passion at Pepsi Go Fest on the 31st of May at the Balmoral Convention Center, Victoria Island. Follow Pepsi_Naija on all social media platforms to stand the chance to win VVIP tickets to Go Fest 2025. You can also scan the QR code on the Pepsi bottle for more info. Pepsi, thirsty for more.